Right, are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
It's either this or we go through cute animal video compilations. And if this video is as short as I think it is, we're going to go through one of those as well. Because seriously, who wouldn't want the views?
Oh yeah, and then we could do I've Got That Flow.
Oh, God.
That was awful.
Press play.
Respect my culture.
No. What is your culture anyway, actually? I'm more interested in that. What is your culture?
He looked white, did he not? White people don't have
Let's go
culture.
back.
Respect my culture.
Yeah, he's white.
Well, hang on. That might be a trick question because there are some white people who have like 1/16 Cherokee and will harness it as if it's the most prominent part of their culture.
Or their identity.
I just don't care.
I'm sorry, but we all take our shoes off just like in Chinese culture, but you're only 1/72nd Chinese. It's
There's a quote, blood, sweat, respect. You shed the first to you earn the third. So why should I instantly give your culture respect? What has your culture done to earn my respect? Surely if I'm wearing a costume as something of your culture, your white culture with 1/16 Cherokee or something, surely I'm showing it some respect. Or am I insulting it?
I mean, it's not like we're wearing black faces everywhere.
No, I've had this a lot recently. Is blackface acceptable? Well, it depends, I guess. But no, it kind of isn't. Nor's whiteface.
I've never seen a white face.
I have seen some black guys put lots of chalk on their face. You know, it looks amazing. It doesn't look quite right on them.
My culture is not a costume.
What is your culture, though?
Her culture is pie, pizza, and mostly meat.
Her culture is lesbian? Aside from the obvious jokes, you're not telling me what your culture is. You're only showing me some characteristics to make an assumption of culture, which for you would be not quite. I think you've got one white parent or Latina parent, certainly in your heritage, because you're not dark enough for me to be convinced you have two black parents.
Yeah, because race isn't just skin color. It's a lot of factors, and we can't tell what the fuck you are unless you let us know.
You can't just make some bold statement and demand that people show somebody or something respect.
Respect my identity.
What
No.
is your identity?
I identify as kin.
I can't tell. What's her identity? You're all just a group, a mixed bag at best, making demands again. That's all it is.
Her identity is girl.
Then again, should it be important that I know her identity before I show it respect? Obviously, the answer here is yes, I should.
I mean,
I
we
should-
can't assume your identity because that would be haram more than
Yeah, we're already assuming gender here, so sorry, sir, madam, it.
sire.
Zuh. Pressing play.
My identity is not a costume.
Oh God!
I don't generally dress up as a criminal. Now that I've got the racist joke out of the way, are you maybe drawing attention to the dreadlocks? Is that a part of your identity, perhaps?
Stealing from the Egyptians, eh?
Respect my gender.
But-
Okay, that last girl, she looks
Hang on.
exactly like my neighbor,
What is
except for
her-
the eyebrows.
But what is your gender, milady, sir, it, sir?
Respect my gender, but what if I want to dress up as a girl? I am a girl.
I'll respect your gender if, and only if, I'm allowed to disrespect those eyebrows.
I mean, because by her logic, if I dress up as a whore, I'm disrespecting the gender, and I can't dress up as a girl.
Dress as you usually do, right? You are Floridian after all.
Oh yeah, of course.
What is this person's gender, and why should I just show it respect for being a gender?
Potato. Potato.
Your gender is Pringle.
No, she looks like a potato. Not Mr. Potato Head, that is Kevin Logan, but just Mrs. Potato Head.
My gender is not a costume.
Is that like a shot at transvestites?
What kind of person would want to dress up as a tranny for Halloween?
They did have a Caitlyn Jenner costume.
Oh yeah, but
Though the shots being taken at transvestites have been going on for a while. They did it to transvestites at Pride events in Scotland where they banned transvestites because they might trigger the trans community.
Respect my race.
what is your race? We've been over this.
Yeah, I can't tell, but I don't see how it's important anyway. I don't see race as an important issue, and yet it is constantly thrown in our faces as one of the most important issues.
I mean, it's like when you're going to play Skyrim, for example, and you're going to choose between a red guard, which is a black person, or a Nord, a white person. And then you're just choosing between the two, even though they're very similar. Actually, I'm probably gonna get hate from all the Skyrim people. They're really similar, okay? And you're just choosing through them, deciding. And then you never get to play the game because you're too busy deciding. Should I go for the white one or the black one? White, black, white, black, white, black. It's just playing a fucking game.
It's a lot easier to decide when you think that the black one is clearly marginalized and oppressed, and their voice is not being heard over that of the white one.
Funny thing is, their culture, the lore actually describes him in a way that we would describe black culture today. Thuggish, and they actually have a special ability called adrenaline rush.
Haha, makes them fast, I bet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
My race is not a costume.
You're American, so what's your race?
America!
Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
I was listening to it the other day. I'm so lame. I'm assuming she's going to say she's Asian American or Asian predominantly, even though she's Asian American.
Respect is given, not earned.
Of course, my mistake.
Respect is like a human rights to these people.
Yeah.
Respect my ethnicity.
Okay, hang on. What is your ethnicity?
And what is this that I'm looking at?
What species are you?
Respect my species.
Yeah, I'd be more comfortable respecting your species than your race because I don't know what your race is.
She looks like a peach.
Not the hot kind of peach with the Aussie accent, no.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you.
My ethnicity is not a costume.
Nobody wears your ethnicity as a costume. They wear clothing that is from a region, maybe a costume that is regional. It doesn't mean that costume is synonymous with a race. It's synonymous with a culture. And those cultures normally have quite a few races in there.
Respect my sexual orientation.
No.
What you do in your bedroom is none of our business.
Why do I need to know to begin with? It doesn't really matter. It may be an influence in the kind of person you are, but it doesn't need to be something thrown in my face. It's just you using it as some way to get respect without earning it. I'm sorry, I can't. That doesn't work with me.
My sexual orientation is not a costume.
Then stop turning it into all these gay pride parades where you parade rainbow-colored undies.
My sexual orientation is not a costume. Who the fuck wears sexual orientation as a costume? You can't wear it as a costume.
Respect my culture.
What's your culture? Because it appears you've appropriated some. Unless you're about to tell me you're Native American and that particular highlight in your hair there is totally a part of your tribe.
So technically America shouldn't even exist because we got a lot of our techniques in the beginning from the Indians. Although they shared it with us, but still, we deserve to die.
Yeah. I'm again making an assumption that without any more information, I have to racially profile, and I'm not comfortable doing that. So let's say she's also every race on the planet, because I just don't know.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam.
Cultural appropriation is not a costume.
Cultural appropriation is not a costume. Right. But when is it cultural appropriation? When are you culturally appropriating? This kind of feels to me like it can only be that when it's a white person from the West doing anything that concerns any race around the world, or wearing something from another country that has people native to it that are considered of another race.
Sally, what are you dressing up as? Cultural appropriation!
Respect my teammates.
If I'm the opposing team, no.
Respect my brother.
Respect my sister.
Why?
Respect where we live.
I can get behind that one, oddly enough, because certainly with people in your country and in mine, after certain elections, lashing out and not respecting where we live, not respecting it at all. And it's the regressive, very violent people who are throwing these little temper tantrums, and they are getting very aggressive, and it's not acceptable.
I can respect if somebody grew up as a thug and they live in Chicago, but as long as they're willing to adapt with the rest of society.
Respect where we learn.
School, yes, agreed.
Respect each other.
The respect everyone thing, yeah, but if someone does something really stupid, I lose respect for them.
They say respect yourself, and they have a fat chick in the video.
Really?
Yeah, several of them. Fat chicks, everywhere.
Brilliant.
Respect yourself.
Respect yourself. So why put yourself in front of the camera and say some of these things knowing that by doing so you're not showing any respect to yourself because you're being a complete cunt, making demands that are, certainly the earlier ones, unreasonable.
If you're gonna expect us to do all these things, then you might as well just go back to your little attic or whatever because you just can't handle it. We're not gonna do this for you. You expect way too much out of everybody. And then you tell us to respect ourselves? Bitch, don't tell me what to do. I'll hate myself if I want to fucking hate myself.
I think we're done with that video already.
Yep. I'll get the flow.
Right.
We've all got that flow.
Okay, I think I'm going to end this now. While I know I'm a bit low on subs, I don't have as many as I feel like I should have. 1 million. I do think that Pippy, Madam Savage, Pippy, should have more, lots more. Is that is that enough? We done enough? Should I just say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Fuck off, cunts.